It's about 6:40 on this beautiful morning, but I heard the birds, the chickens, making a lot of noise. Usually it's the guineas. Guineas tell us that something bad's going on. They were making so much noise that I'd come out and see what's going on, and little fox. He was sitting on something. I couldn't tell what it was. It was darker 20 minutes ago when all this happened, but ran inside, got a tool to stop him from eating whatever he was eating. There's some feathers here. There's some feathers on the stairs. I made it over here. So it looks like it started here. Yeah, here's another chunk of feathers. Made their way over here, and he got a whole bunch of feathers out. I think it was the rooster. Good to know he's putting up a fight the whole time, because look, there's a solid trail of feathers. He stopped eating the bird. That's the important part. Oh, there's the rooster. I was focusing. Yeah, he's missing a bunch of tail feathers. Oh, and his chest is wrecked and his neck. Well done, sir. I think you'll recover. It's gonna be rough, but I've seen birds recover from worse. We have collected a bunch of scrap metal. Not on purpose. Not trying to collect it. It's large and heavy and won't go in the trash can. So it's just kind of piled up. But I think now's a good time to get it loaded and haul it for scrap. Gone to the scrap yard once before, hauled a whole office building full of filing cabinets, like a whole box truck full of them. Couldn't tell you, it was so long ago what the price was or what I got for them or anything like that. I just have done it once before, so we saved up enough stuff. I'm gonna give it a shot here. Used to be a wagon, then it was turned into a trailer, then everything, the tires went bad. Over here we got leftover pieces of trampoline, radiator out of the Jeep. This we're gonna keep. Guy got a new bumper and said, come get all my, well, new bumper, new wheels, tires, brush guard, like the whole thing was outfitted, and he decided to go a different route. So he said, someone come and get all this. And I said, I'll do that. I sold the wheels and tires, sold the brush guard, put the brush guard, had like LED driving lights on it, put those on our Jeep, and this is all that I got left. Actually, there's a couple pieces of like bumper over here. We're keeping this waterer, but mostly all of this. For not collecting scrap, I think that's a lot of scrap. It's not squatting as low as it did with the pallet, so it's less than 2,800 pounds anyway. But here it all is, thrown in there. Tomorrow we'll find out what it's worth and how much it weighs. I'm pretty curious. There's our deer feeder, the bucket feeder that we need to make a mount for. There's all the attachments for like our grass whip, leaf blower, rototiller, all that fun stuff. Some metal art from Brittany's previous teaching job. Those are all student made, actually, all those projects. Keeping the kayak, keeping the feeder, keeping this kayak, keeping that cement mixing little bucket. I used to use those as hay feeders. If you actually, I saw this online, but if you take that, it's for like mixing cement bags one at a time. You can find them at Home Depot. Hey, look at that. Look at that little guy. So you can take this bucket here, put it on the outside of the fence of where the goats would be, and bungee it in. I use bungee cords. And then you can put flakes of hay in there, and it'll hold it against the fence. The goats, won't put it all on the floor immediately. Now that the guineas are hatched and the chicks are gonna be hatching, one of the projects is gonna have to happen in the next week or two is this is our brooder, but the roof is all, these roof panels are all broken. I got this piece of plywood here that we wound up just like putting on top, put it on this wooden frame that's already here. Now that we've got the chicks, they're quickly going to overgrow what we have going on inside, which I'll show you next, and we're gonna have to move them out here. These out. This little guy was just on the stairs. I'm guessing Weston found it and brought it over, or one of the kids did. But this one Brittany politely asked him to stop eating our birds. It was inside our coop having dinner. I was in town, Brittany and Dylan came home, and asked him to stop eating our birds, and he did, and now he's here. So pretty cool. Some of the predators that we got around here, kind of crazy. The size difference is really crazy. There's 3 now. That's pretty much all they do all day, just sleep. No signs of anyone else hatching yet. We're on our way. Picked up some lunch, got a sausage wrap and a soda. 20-minute drive. Final numbers. Gross weight 6920. Truck weighs 6,040 pounds. That was with like 3/4 of a tank. You know, I got a hitch and straps and all kinds of stuff in the back seat. So that's kind of a good number to know. 880 pounds, and current price made for $70.40. And we're gonna go blow it all in one place.
Woo!
Date night. So I did the math. $7 for lunch. It's 2.5 hours-ish of labor to load it, unload it, drive up there. About 3 gallons of fuel. So that left us with like $50, so $25 an hour-ish. So that's not bad, that's pretty good. Although it did take me 6 years to gather up that much metal, so maybe not the retirement. All right, we're down to 3 days. We actually have 2 of the chicken eggs are what they call pipping. So they're starting to break out. The directions say once we see them start to pip, then, and we're at 3 days, and we have to like open this port all the way, put extra water in another chamber, and take out the yellow like egg turners. So that's what we're gonna do. These are the ones right here. They have that little tiny spot where they're starting to break out. That one and this one here somewhere.
Yeah, that one is right here.
Oh, right there. Just barely started. So hopefully over the next 24 to 48 hours, a lot of these start pipping and breaking out. Oh, I think that one may be too on the side. Or is that just a blemish?
No.
On the side of that one? No, there's a blemish. Did it say to put them like pipping side up or anything?
No.
Do we ever handle the guinea
eggs?
Yeah, we'll just put them all in one.
Yeah, all in one.
We just take those 2 and put them in there, and then let's handle all 4 of them.
Okay, you want to do it separately? Oops, the automatic timer's going. Okay.
Just take that out, yeah. Then we can put it back in.
Again, I just want to make sure that the water was putting
Second
into
spot,
that.
it's over here. So it says like to fill this second chamber with water.
So you want high humidity and air flowing.
Or is it just so solid, ready to hatch?
I don't know. I think at this point we'll just leave them.
That one's
Whoa,
empty.
this one's empty.
So that's an empty. That's definitely an empty egg. The other egg it's full and ready to hatch.
We need our egg expert. Oh, yeah, that one's
See another one.
completely
That's
dark.
that's a whole entire baby in there blocking all the light from going around. And there's an empty one.
That's what she said. She thought that there were two and she candled them on her own.
Cool. So are we gonna leave those two in a basket, or
I'll leave these two in
them
a
out?
basket. I mean, they hatched when they were in here earlier, so
Yeah, that's true.
we'll just put them off to the side so that hopefully they don't get in anybody's way.
Now there they all are. Gotta wait for babies. These guys are getting more lively. They're running and jumping and pooping everywhere. The camera really does not like the red light. Everybody likes to spend their time over here watching the chicks, waiting for their chance to play with them. Just got home from work today, and we have so many baby chicks. Everybody's hatching. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so many are pipping, so many new ones. Best spot in the house, I guess.